Mixon with a first down carry. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 33 yards. And the Bengals are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye,
he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Now, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those to...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Cousins now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll go down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. And the pitch goes to Mixon. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call? Is it not? And the
3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Mixon will try the right side, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Joe Mixon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like 2nd and impossible, now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Burrow now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. Touchdown Bengals. Tanner Hudson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals continue to pull away here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Cousins to throw it.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Being chased out left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins.
He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Joseph's got it.
And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so. But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're on the field. Anyone throwing the ball gets the same protection as a quarterback. So if he gets hit late, that's definitely going to draw a flag.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Cousins on first down. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
2nd and 10.
On play action, Cousins on the move to his left. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Cousins.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Cousins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16.